go.
I mean, making a movie ain't no big deal. You don't have to incline that. See? Why you haven't inclined that? You ought to be able to hold it up, stick that in here. You don't have to point. Whatever you
Well, I
see.
can't see the pot. That's why I'm sitting right like that.
Okay, can you see me too?
Yep.
You shouldn't have no problem with me in the pot. Anyway, we're making stock, ladies and gentlemen. Spices of life.
Woohoo!
You can't get out what you don't put in.
And that's it.
Yeah, and you do get out what you do put in. That could be the problem sometimes. Just like life, baby. Just like life. A gumbo. Gumbo's the right vegetable mixture, making a stock out of the leftover vegetable trimmings, the ends of onions and celeries and bell peppers and garlics and green onions, all the, not trash, but the cuttings, the trimmings, and then the shrimp peelings and the heads and fish skeletons and fish heads. And you make a stock out of it. And that's what makes the gumbo rich. But anyway, it's just like life. If you put it in a balanced way and it's fresh and it's not spoiled. Now if I put in 90 pounds of celery trimmings in here, then it's not going to taste good. It's not going to have a balanced flavor. It's going to taste like celery gumbo. So I'm making seafood gumbo, so I got seafood in it. And I got the vegetables I put in it in a balanced kind of way. The trimmings from all the vegetables equals the right proportion to make a stock with. Some people actually cut up whole fresh vegetables and put it in there. But the trimmings are good enough because I make big batches when I make it. But anyway, this is a stock, and you can cook for, you can cook it for an hour, or you can cook it 4 hours or longer. You cook it the more concentrated it gets. The more effect it'll have on your final flavor. There's a lot of little secrets to making gumbo or to living life successfully and having a balanced experience with your life. I'm going to put some things in here that's going to be bitter, hot, harsh, sweet, all kind of stuff. But it's going to come together and blend together in a balanced way that'll make you talk back to yourself. You'll be saying, honey, look, what's this done happened to me? And you'll be talking like the Pied Piper, saying, honey, husband, y'all got to have some of this. And it'll make you talk back to yourself, is what I'm trying to tell you. You'll be saying, I said to myself, I'd make a hound dog hug a jackrabbit. Yes, sir, make a bulldog break a chain. Anyhow, we'll leave that right now. Oops, I gotta clean it off. I'll stick it back in there. But everything's got to be fresh. So we show peeling shrimp, and if you take a shrimp from the bottom and kind of grab it, just kind of firmly and pinch and jiggle, it comes halfway peeled in one fell swoop. And then you lay your thumb down flat like this and kind of break those legs loose. 2 motions and you got a peeled shrimp. That simple. But some folks struggle with that, like we do with life sometimes, because we don't know the technique and don't know how to do it, right? It's a learning process. We get more better all the time. That's why God said wisdom is better than rubies and better than gold and silver. Knowledge is wisdom. Because with it, you got that ability to get all the wealth you ever need. That's where true wealth is in knowledge and wisdom. But how you butterfly a shrimp, have a sharp knife. You gotta know what you're doing with this. So a lot of amateurs, and I may cut myself doing it because I ran my mouth about amateurs, but I would need a pair of gloves that kind of defer the knife and keep from cutting yourself. So I'd advise you to have one till you get real good at it. And I'm very careful and concerned every time because I don't like cutting myself either. But just kind of slide it right down through the middle, just in a little curl, and you got a butterflied shrimp. That unlocks the flavor. You can pull the vein out in the water. We'll put it in the water, and we'll go back and pull the vein out of those. But if you get your shrimp and head them like we did here, and put it in the pot, and come and butterfly your shrimp, peel them, and cut up your vegetables fresh, and then use fresh herbs and spices, you've got an awesome dish if you put it together in the right balanced way. You got to have a passion for anything. Some people just want to eat, so they just like a hog. And you know, some people have a passion, and like me, when I go pick my herbs, and you can take a little shot of the herbs here, just real easy, turn around and look over there. And I just get a little shot of it, and I'm down the other side over there. But anyway, you're noticing basil now. There's 3 kinds of basil there, and then it's rosemary here, which you're focusing on now, and then there's actually a purple basil. There's 4 kinds of basil, and over here's oregano. And when we turn over this way, we find parsley. and some little pepper plants on the end, and this is thyme right down here. Different kinds of thyme, and then right here, this particular plant right here is tarragon. And so we're going to have so many different kind of herbs and spices, and fresh and dried today, that if I put them together in the right kind of way, it'll make you talk back to yourself. And these are Tabasco peppers. And then down here I have cayenne peppers, just cayenne peppers. Over here I have some Chinese peppers. Every pepper has a different flavor and hits you at a different part of the palate. We'll put fresh ground black pepper and fresh ground white pepper, and of course red pepper. We'll have about 10 kinds of pepper. Hello? Hello? Hey.